So what are we doing today then?
Well, do you know, quite a busy day today, quite a busy one today, because I don't know if you're aware, but there is a lot going on this week. And, you know, we've got to get the message out to the people, which is what we're going to do. I'm going to make myself highly visible. I've got the high vis
What
here.
message is that?
Right, well, as you well know, I'm very au fait with American politics, and there's a rather important election coming up this week that they call, in America, they call it the midterms. Midterms. And what happens in the midterms is they pick people from either the Democrat Party, which we don't like, boo, we don't like them, or the Republican Party.
Oh.
And I'm going out with Bicky Peg and the dogs, and we're going to do a little bit of canvassing, just to make sure if there is potentially any Americans or people who are related to Americans walking around the UK right now, that they can see, you know, who's best to vote for. I just want to get the feelers out.
The chances of bumping into American are quite low, I'm guessing.
That's you might be wrong there. And anyway, you know, people have long distance relationships, and often get involved with Americans. So anyway, right, I'm going to go out, oh no. Oh, Bicky Peg, you've got to be joking.
What's happened?
She was supposed to clear these boxes. Look at this. We had a pizza party the other day. They're still here. They're still here. I can't believe that.
You like Papa John's?
Well, I'm partial to pizza or two. I mean, you know, as we all are. Look, I even left her the broom. I even left her the broom. And she's not bothered to use it. Bicky Peg! Where is she? Do you know what? I'm going to call her. Bicky Peg! This is very good, actually. This is, I'm going to start merching these, actually. This is called a Patriot Honker. And you give it a little bit of a honk, and she comes running. She
responds to that, does she?
She responds really. I mean, usually I clap for her, but lately she's not as responsive. Doesn't come quick enough for my liking.
I've noticed.
Well, she's dawdling. She's dawdling with the dogs. I asked her to get the dogs ready 30 minutes ago. She's still dawdling. I don't know what she's doing in there. Come on, Bicky Peg! But these work quite well. Oh, see, now she's running now. I can hear her. Just leave the dog leads where they are, please. Come on, you've got to look at this mess. Look at it. Absolutely outrageous. I'm going to leave you to it, Bicky Peg. You can clean up, and I'm going to speak to this reporter, and you can clean up the mess. Right, come on.
I think Lyman's honking for you.
Oh, right. Well, I was just cleaning up after the dogs. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get her out in the garden in time, so I was just dealing with a bit of a mess. Right, what does Lyman need? Sorry, I heard the honk, but I was just a bit flustered with just dealing with that. So, what does he need?
He said something about cardboard boxes.
Oh, yes, I was supposed to do that. Right, okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
He did look very happy.
Oh, dear, no, do you know, it's because I forgot. I did actually forget. I did promise that I would clean up that mess. Right, okay, right. I've just finished this, and I'll pick up the boxes, and then we can be on our way. Best actually put these gloves back on again. Never a dull day round here.
Does he always honk for you?
He does. It's just a bit of a silly joke that we have. I sometimes can't hear because of the dogs and the cats, and sometimes it just makes it clearer for me if I could just hear just that honk. It's very patriotic, isn't it? The honk.
He seemed to be really stressed about the mess.
Oh no, he does get a bit silly sometimes about things like that. But I mean, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help. So right, shall we?
Yes, let's go.
Oh, would you like our pizza here? Oh dear. Oh, we did have fun though. You know, we enjoy a good pizza.
Was it just you two?
Well, there was a couple of the neighbours who came to join us. We have an interest with dogs, and we often go out together. And,
yeah, Lyman mentioned something about dogging.
Oh yes. Well, we like to take them out. Yeah. Yeah. Me too. Such a lot of boxes. I think Lyman just gets so busy that he can't be. He's always on the phone to the White Hats and to Fraudy, and he just doesn't have time to pick up boxes. So I should have known really. I should have done this ages ago, but I've just been rushed off, I think, with the dogs.
Where are you going to take the boxes?
Pardon?
Where are you going to take the boxes?
Well, we just put them outside. I think the rubbish is going to be collected quite soon. Quite good. Oh, it's full. Quite a lot, really. Just got them.
You might need another bag.
I think I will, yes. Oh, I'm exhausted today. It's a wonder if we actually get out today. There's so much to do.
Do you want me to get him to help you?
I wouldn't agitate him. He's quite stressed out. He's quite stressed. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Can't really get to the door until we've got rid of all of this. So quite a lot to go. Right. Oh. Come on, Vicky Pig, for heaven's sake. Where are the I've even got the dogs. Where are the dogs? Honestly, Vicky Peg, we could have gone 3 times in the time it's taken you to do this. Absolutely ridiculous. Why didn't you get the dogs ready when I told you to? Honestly. You go first. You go first.
Heavens to Betsy.
Right, come on. Come on, let's get the stuff. Where are the dogs? God, it's like I'm mobilising an army. I could have done it quicker myself. I don't know why I asked you. Honestly, I really don't. Right, look, Vicky Peg. You have a role to play today, okay? You're going to go in and do the negotiation, okay? You're a woman. They'll look favourably upon you. So you go and do the talking.
What are you talking about?
We're going to do a political talk at a WI meeting. We haven't pre-arranged it. We're just going to show up, rock up, as they say in America, and just see if they will allow us just to do a 10-minute talk. We're going to make it look like Vicky Peg's going to do the talk, and then I'm going to jump in because women of a certain age rather like me and listen to me, take me very seriously because I used to be a Labour council in government.
Do you want to tell the viewers what WI is?
A women's institute. Women's institute. And they really like it when a man of authority comes in to do talks. So that's what we're getting Vicky Peg in. She's going to negotiate terms.
Right.
And then I'm going to go in and do all the and do the lecturing about politics and really the way things actually are in America, that sort of thing.
And Donald Trump.
Well, no, we're not bringing him into it because it can trigger some ladies of a certain age in the UK. So we're not going to do that.
The weather's really got bad. Do you think this might be an omen for the midterms, do you think?
No, because, I mean, remember we're in the UK and the midterms are in the United States of America.
Yes.
The weather is very different there. It obviously depends which state you're in. But I'm thinking about the sunshine states, like Florida, where it's delightful weather. Absolutely delightful. I did have a house in Florida. But Black Hats trashed it.
What, they smashed it up?
They did. And they wrote some very unpleasant words in graffiti.
What words did they write?
Very fruity language. I can't repeat it here. None of my followers like it when I use that sort of language. But let's just say it was satanic in nature. And Vicky Peg cried, didn't you, Vicky Peg? She cried. I mean, to be honest, she cries a lot. Just cry a lot. But she felt unsafe, and because Vicky Peg felt really unsafe, she said, we can't live in America now. That's it. It's her fault. She's the reason why we're not there.
Well, you're right. The weather in Florida is definitely going to be better than what's going on outside.
But it's pretty dull, isn't it? Pretty grim out here. It's grim out, but we are not going to let it dampen our spirits. See what I mean there? We won't let the rain dampen our spirits. We are really going to get that message hammered home today. If you know an American person, basically the premise is, I'm going to stand at the podium and say, if you know an American person, even online, tell them to go and vote red. Want a red? Do you know what? This is an omen. A red tsunami. Look, you see how the rain's coming down now, and my wipers are going like the ruddy clappers.
I can't miss it.
Yeah. I think that's an omen that there's going to be. Imagine this rain being red, and that's what the rain is. It's the red tsunami. It's a tsunami warning, isn't it? Really, red tsunami. Absolutely, 100% going to be red.
You don't think it could be a sign that someone's going to piss all over your parade?
Right. Look, I understand that you've got to give the other side of things, but I'm on the side of positivity. Perhaps you're on the side of negativity. Who knows? But for myself and Vicky Peg, tell him Vicky Peg. Actually, don't. I'll tell him. We are positive thinking people, and Vicky Peg, she does a lot of talks on different spiritual, shall we say, channels, where she talks a lot about divine femininity, that sort of thing, and girl power and feminine power, feminine energy, because you do need, I mean, I do like the masculine more, I'll be honest, but she's all about the feminine energy, and she really brings it, you know, she really brings it, you know, we're a great balance, aren't we, Vicky Peg? Great balance. I'm the masculine, I'm the alpha. I am the alpha, and Vicky Peg, she's that.
But not alpha.
She's the what would we call it? Submissive. No, that's the wrong word. She's just a lovely lady, you know, lovely lady.
Vicky Peg, what are you going to say when you get into the WI?
Well, I'll tell you what she's going to say. She's going to say, we are from a world-renowned organisation. We have members from Zimbabwe to Ontario. We are heart-centred, loving individuals who care about the planet. And we want to bring in some joy, and we need all the help that we can get, and we really need to recruit people to our cause that helps other people. That's the key. That helps other. Are you listening, Vicky Peg? That helps other people, right? She's a great talker. Go on, Vicky Peg. You know what to do. You know what to do.
Vicky Peg, do you have any hobbies that you like doing?
You know what? I love a bit of talk radio, don't you?
Substantive issues, and I think we're going to hear a lot about this when it comes to the windfall tax and this loophole that exists at the moment, which allows companies like Shell, if they invest their profits into fossil fuels,
well, we all know that they're the black
90
hats.
pence in the
Black
every pound that they invest.
Isn't that right, Vicky Peg?
And that means, of course, that there isn't going to be that pot of money unless Rishi Sunak closes
because
that
there's the
loophole
QFS.
by preventing that.
There's no pot of there's no
like
pot
Shell,
of money
which
anywhere
could be used
because
to
we're
fund,
bringing
well, at the
in
moment it's
the
around 30 billion to 50 billion.
They should have interviewed
in
Fraudy.
terms of,
Should have got
helping
Fraudy on
the bills going into the
LBC.
winter
Should have done that.
You mentioned some of that, of course.
That was an absolute ruddy disaster. Can't believe it, Vicky Peg. Honestly, you could have tried harder.
What happened?
Well, they didn't want to know. I can't. To be honest, I think you went in with a weak argument, Vicky Peg. I'm sorry to say it, but you weren't firm enough. Do you know? I should have gone. I'm kicking myself now. I should have gone in. Oh,
What,
dear.
did you get heckled or what?
They just, according to Vicky Peg, she said what she needed to say, and then they said no, thank you, shut the door. Disaster.
At least they were polite about it, I guess.
I don't care about whether people are polite or not. It makes no difference to my life. But what does make a difference is not being able to stand on a podium and talk to people and have an audience. That's something I excel at, and you've ruined it for me. Can't believe it. If you want something done right, do it yourself. It's a man's job, that. It's a man's job.
Is that why she's being very quiet now?
She's sulking. Don't sulk, Vicky Peg.
Is she a sulker?
She can do. Don't do the silent treatment on it. It doesn't work. You know it doesn't wash with me.
Why have we stopped here?
Right. Well, I'm just, as we're doing our canvassing, I just want to give a few leaflets out to anyone I see, and I've noticed there's some people playing in a park, and I know their parents are going to be nearby, so I'm just going to get some leaflets out to them, and yeah, see if we can spread the word. Vicky Peg, I'm borrowing your coat. It's cold outside.
It is a bit cold.
It is quite cold.
But at least the rain stopped.
Quite feminine is this coat, but I'm just borrowing it because of the rain. Okay.
It's fine, it's 2022.
Okay, well, oh dear, I'm dropping my leaflets now. Hold on.
Alright.
Can't be doing that. Right.
Shall I wait here?
Yeah, just wait here. I'm just going to see if I can get the attention of this young person here and see if they've got any connections to America.
The mum, you mean?
Yeah, well, yeah, the parents.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, okay. I'm just, I don't want to get wet. Don't want to get wet.
Alright, well,
Right, right, I'm off.
good luck.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, not again. Oh. Oh, Lyman. Oh dear.
What happened? You okay?
Oh, oh heavens. Oh, goodness
What happened?
me. Oh dear.
We going?
Let's get out.
Lyman? So what happened?
Right. We've been driving around all day, and it's now the evening.
Yeah.
And
But what happened in the what happened in the playground?
I spotted someone in the playground who looked sensible. And I thought to myself, right, I bet her mum or her dad is interested in American politics. So I approached her with a flyer, and it was all going written quite well until she started yelling "mummy."
Oh God.
And she kept yelling "mummy," and it was at that point that I retreated. I nearly slipped and fell as I was running. It's wet out there. It's been raining on us all day. We've been in the rain, and now it's dark.
And I think you need a good cup of tea.
I do. I think I need something stronger. Oh, I just hope. I hope that the midterms are not as disastrous as this. And if they are, Bicky Peg, perhaps you'll be to blame. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe the rain was an omen.
Don't say that. It ain't over until the fat lady sings, which is probably not a very politically correct thing to say anymore, because they cancel you for saying things like that. So perhaps edit that bit out. But it's not over yet.
While Lyman's not around, why don't you tell me what happened today?
Oh, well, it was quite a difficult day. We had set out to go to WI, but fortunately they didn't really like the sound of what I had suggested, and they didn't. They felt that Lyman's approach might be a little forceful, so they declined our offer to come speak, which we weren't expecting. We weren't expecting it. We were hoping that they might say yes, but they didn't. So what we did, we did a drive around, and that entails just popping out the car every now and again, and just
Like in the playground?
Yes. Now, earlier in the day, we actually went to a few supermarkets, stopped there, to Lyman's favourite Lidl. He likes Lidl. We had a lot of cat food there quite cheaply, and we stopped there and we did ask some people, but then after that, we could say that Lyman got a bit desperate, and he just started randomly approaching children. I have told him before that he mustn't do that, because we have run into a bit of trouble with that before in the past, but unfortunately he was so determined.
Right, hello there. Look, it's not what we wanted. It looks like one of the 7 options that I gave you has come to pass. Option 5, I believe. I think the word we're looking for is rigged. It's something take this off. Do you know, it's something that the White Hats were ready for. They were prepared. In fact, it was actually, I'm going to go so far as to say it was a trap. It was a trap, and the bad guys walked straight into it, didn't they? Don't panic, everyone. We knew this was going to happen. Don't panic. None of this is a surprise to me. And, you know, it's just one of those things. My question to you is, how angry are you that they've done it again? It's like 2020 2.0. How angry are you Americans about this? Because if you look at the Brazilians, they were pretty miffed, weren't they? They were pretty ticked off. And they showed this by walking the streets, protesting, doing what they had to do. I'm not convinced Americans have got the same amount of sass that they need to have as the Brazilians. The Brazilians have got a bit more pizzazz. They've got a bit more fight in them. Not sure the Americans have got that. I'll be honest, I'm not sure that they have. Not sure what are you prepared to do? What are you prepared to do to show how mad you are? That's the question, isn't it? Not sure you got it in you, to be honest. Gotta say. It's a disappointment. But I will say this, the White Hats are well aware. They know what's going on. They know they've just walked straight into the trap. So this was planned. This isn't a surprise. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it, and that's why I put it as my option 5. I had a feeling that it would go like this. And now it's up to you, America. Up to you. There's only so far, there's only so much I can do. There's only so much myself and Bicky Peg can do. I mean, she's been like a trooper. She's been an absolute trooper. We tried. We went and spoke to loads of people in the UK. We've been everywhere, been all over in the car. We've been everywhere. And, you know, and bless her, she tried so hard to get us in with a few big events, massive events, loads of people there. And, you know, in the end, we couldn't speak to as many as many as we liked. But those that we did speak to were really passionate as we were. And that's the sort of passion that you need to have now, America. Just think about that. I'll be back to update you as soon as I get more intel. I'm going to be hosting Fraudish show with that great guy Baloney. He's wonderful. He talks so much sense, and he knows everything. He's got his finger on the pulse of intel. Really knows his stuff. So I'm going to be doing that. Taking the reins for Fraudy, while Fraudy has a very important meeting at Mar-a-Lago with the good guys, the White Hats, the insiders. He's going to get the intel, and then he's going to tell everybody on his BitChute channels, and that's how we disseminate the incredible information and intel that we get. Right, gotta go. Bicky Peg, come on. Gotta go, gotta get the dogs out. They have been cross-legged waiting for us to come back from all our campaigning, and they need a good run. Bicky Peg, come on, Bicky Peg. Right, thank you very much.